Good morning, everyone. This is Dylan Kimlin here, live at the wonderful Melbourne Grand Slam. A big welcome to everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Day one, skinny singles and singles day here at Craigieburn Pickleball, which you can find at Hume Tennis Centre. Absolutely gorgeous facility, and my goodness, talk about a wonderful day to get us started. Conditions are, could you ask for better conditions today? We had the Aussie Masters last weekend in Sydney at Blacktown, and the weather there was also perfect. And it looks like we're following suit with our day one here on Friday. Live here on the Pickleball Tournaments Australia YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. Just getting a scoreboard ready for you all. But we are watching some skinny singles, which I'm a big advocate for. I do enjoy playing the skinnies. And I believe this is a gold medal. So we have James Newen and, oh no, wrong court. Derek Bayayo, I got to check with Derek on that pronunciation, and Chris Carlos going toe-to-toe here on our show court. Two 4 currently. Pinged into the net there. Now, the rules of skinnies, viewers, I'll dive into this before we do much more else, in case you are new to the skinny singles format. It's a wonderful sport, but how it works is you can only serve, you get the, effectively you can only play on the side of your current score. So you'll notice right now the gentlemen are playing diagonal. That's a nice shot, and it's because both gentlemen would be on an odd score as they rotate sides. So we will see both fellas now playing on the left side of the court, playing face up or front on, as we say. So they can only play on the left side of the court, hence the term skinny singles, which in pickleball is a lot of fun. Nice hands. So it's now 1-7. And we are, because they're on two odd numbers on their score line, they will serve diagonal. And they can only play diagonal. So this means it's a really solid, from a developmental point of view, because you have to learn to play the whole court. In all my times with coaching and running clubs and all of that jazz, I find skinnies is a great, not only drill, but it's something I highly recommend everyone at least give a go. Nice there. Punched away down the right side. So Carlos will get the ball back here. 4-9. There you go, there's your scoreboard. Oh, I've got too many words on that scoreboard. It's all muddled up. 10-4 here. There we go. Now we can actually see what we're doing. Now we are playing to 15 viewers. I think it's win by 2. Should we get to a game 3, the fellas will rotate at 8. It's a great service. Now, statistically, most errors occur in skinny singles on the service return, because you only have half a court to land it in on, and if your opposition does a good serve, you're in trouble. So skinnies is one of the few times I recommend serving really big. So that is 14-4, as we're both on an even number. The gentleman will serve and play diagonally. It looks like the ball's rolled off for Chris to retrieve. Yeah, it somehow ended up behind the court. Guessing it pinged over the fence. But viewers, today we got skinny singles and singles all day. And then later on this evening, we will have the Team Breaker event. Should be a ton of fun to win that prestigious Team Breaker trophy. So 15-4, Derek taking the first. Novella's opting to hop off and have a breather. Fair enough too. You can hear that wind coming in. It is a little bit blustery here this morning. It's slowly starting to pick up. Hasn't really been a problem so far, but here at Craigieburn, it does tend to howl in. We've seen tournaments in the past where wind has really been prevalent. But it looks like we have a tennis tournament going on alongside us. This is a nice moment, actually. We've got pickle on tennis side to side here. I was actually just talking to a couple of the referees from the tennis tournament that's currently playing. I think they're referees. They were enjoying the pickle. They're like, oh, what's this? It's this skinny singles format. So I had to explain that. But hopefully their tournament goes well too. I believe they've got a juniors tournament on at the moment. Got the men's on today, or the boys, whatever terminology they might use. That's a 1-1 here. Now, viewers, if you are tuning in, if you are coming down, rather, to Hume anytime this weekend, I can confirm the barbecue will be roaring. The bar will be busy. And it'll be a good time. Oh, I can see the Hansons are joining the chat. Hello to Matt and Maddie and little Hanson. See, I say Little Hanson and I think of, what was that band in the 90s? That was Hanson, eh? The Bop. Is that the name of that band? I'm fairly certain it was. Either way, I hope you guys are doing okay. So 3-2 here for Derek. Oh, that service has just gone on the inside. So 3 apiece. Backhand serve. I did hear official Kelvin talking about that this morning. Scorpion wide. Oh, nice. Good hands across the board. And Carlos punching that down the right. Well played. Yep, solid. So viewers, we are here at Craigieburn. If you're one of our international viewers tuning in and watching, we are near Melbourne. Just, I think it's north. Near the airport is what I'll say. And it's a nice spot. We're about 20 or so from the airport. So for our travelling players, it's super convenient. Backhand slice and punched away. This is a much closer game, this game too, considering the first. Derek kind of run away with it in the end, but Chris has done well here considering. I believe we've got a bronze medal going on with the game behind us with the ladies. Terrific shot. Brings it up 9 apiece. Yeah, here we go. He's really starting to find his form here. A couple successful drives there, so 10-9. That's on the wide side. But being a Friday morning, it'll be pretty chill, honestly, today. There's 300 players here for this weekend, which is funny. I was talking to a couple of the staff here this morning at the wonderful Hume Tennis. A big shout out to the staff, by the way. They work tirelessly to provide a great experience. And they were saying, I was like, oh yeah, 300's like smallish for us. And they were like, what? Like, it is funny, right? Like I'm obviously across paddle and tennis and pickle, and the numbers we draw for tournaments in pickleball are just not the same for other sports. And oh, here we go. We got a query regarding an illegal service, which official Kelvin's normally very much on the board with. It's been reffing for a long, long time, and it looks like the victory has gone here to Derek, so he will take the gold medal of the 35 3.49 and under division. Chris will take the silver. So the fellas will hop off and we can chill, hang 10. So viewers, pretty much the gist of today. We will continue trundling along with all of the broadcasting. As I said, we got the Team Breaker event later on today. It's going to be amazing. But on top of that, we have skinny singles and singles pretty much throughout all day. So whatever you are doing, if you're one of those people that are somehow avoiding work, you might have the earpiece in when you're doing some office work, getting some paperwork done. Might be on the road. I know we do have quite a few truckies and delivery people that work and play pickleball. Whatever you might be doing, tune in and listen, as we will have the action throughout pretty much all day going forward. But we will have a breather here, viewers, as we get ready for our next set of matches live at the Melbourne Grand Slam. Day one, beautiful conditions here at Craigie Burn Pickleball. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Melbourne Grand Slam. Dylan Kilman here. As we continue the action live here on our skinny singles court, which will see our next division up of the 35 plus women's skinny singles at 3.5 and above. And that's between Jodie Villa-Handres and Christine Shingles. Our official for this one, Kelvin Robertson. Rally scoring format with the ladies playing to 15, 3 games to 15. Jodie getting her first points on the board here. And into the net. I am in the process of relocating my marquee, so I'm very close to the ladies here. Hence why I'm talking a little bit quieter than usual. So 2-5 here for Jodie. She's on an even number, so she's serving on her even side of the court. As Christine's on 5, she will receive on the odd side of the court. Oh, Shingles keeping it in, and then it goes wide. And if you are new to scoring within pickleball, viewers, as I always say, if you a really handy habit to get into early is understanding the even and odd sides of the court. 0 is an odd number. An even number, sorry, in pickleball. So 0, 2, 4, 6, etc. are all evens. So if you start the game, we always start on the right side of the court, so that is considered an even side of the court, whereas the other side is the odd. So if you're on an even number, you will always be on the right side of the court, and if you're on an odd number, you'll always be on the left. Now in skinnies, you move, your opposition doesn't move. So Christine just got a point, so she goes to 8, and that moves her to the even side of the court. Good cross-stink rally here. Great positioning from Jodie. Shingles with the drive, that was great. Now as Shingles moves to an odd number, she will move to the left side. And as Jodie's scoreline has not changed yet, she stays on the left side. So odd serving to even now. Net roll. Christine copping it from the crowd. So 10-2. Oh, nice. There we go. Better offense there from Jodie. Nice forehand roll into a double-handed backhand put away. Shingles unable to keep it alive. And we do see runs happen in skinny singles too, viewers, with players will quickly garner quite a few points in quick succession. And here being 5-10. Just had some of our tennis friends jump in the booth. They were listening in as they didn't know the rules of skinnies. As I mentioned, we have wide, as we have a tennis tournament going on next to me. On our other side of this wonderful venue. Quite a few of our tennis friends are curious here about learning about skinny singles, which is awesome. So 12-5. Ooh, service down on the wide side. And in rally scoring, as always, service errors always sting. Jodie's doing well here. She's hanging around. And in rally scoring, you simply have to do that. You can't let your opposition get too far ahead of you. Oof, tried pushing it down the wide. Unsuccessful. So odd serving to odd, so we must be on a diagonal scoring path. Evens and odds, when serving even to even or odd to odd, you'll always be diagonal. Oh, good. We'll move this after. Yeah, you can chill if you want. I've just moved the stuff back there. Yeah, yeah. I haven't set your mic, the other mic up though, so you're right. You can relax. Miss Coco La Coco enjoying a coffee this morning. We're going to be moving up on the hill here. When I say hill, it's more of a mound, but we're going to be a little bit higher looking down on our courts. So 14-8 here, game point situation for Shingles. No one there goes wide. So Jody keeping it alive. Yeah, nice. Here we go. Couple successful strikes there from Jody. She seems to be very comfortable at the baseline with those drives. Which skinny singles, it does seem to be multiple different play styles you can have. Service error and on rally scoring, no freeze. Christine Shingles will take game one here at a 15-11 scoreline, viewers. The ladies will hop off and have a little bit of a breather and we'll bounce into game two just in a tick. Okay, welcome back. Game two about to kick off. 0-0. Oh, ball on court, ball on court. See whether that'll count. Yeah, it looks like it does. So Jody taking a 1-0 lead. Ooh. If you're playing normal singles, that is an absolute pearler. Unfortunately, in skinnies, not the case. And again. And that is the tricky thing with skinnies. Like Jody's playing terrific shots. It's just that it's on the wrong side of the court. It does make it tricky. Nice hands. Well played. Good rally, great hands. 3-1. Shingle standing strong in the firefight. Third shot drops good. Jeez, Jody has a fantastic double-handed backhand, but Shingles has been resetting so well considering the pace. The ball will go long. Christine taking a 4-point lead here. And on the wide side, which honestly I find for skinnies viewers, there is an element of just keep the rally going. Eventually your opposition will make a error. Well, lob is good. And in these windy conditions today, I do wonder, especially when we go into big singles, whether the lob will become a little bit more prevalent. So 3-5. Oof, drive into the net. Speaking of the wind, it does seem to be blowing towards Shingles here. So she is hitting into the wind, but it seems a little bit blustery as well. A bit all over the place. And she moves to an 8-3 lead. It's a great service. Shingles on a roll. Yep, service error. Now there's the wind I was talking about. Blowing a gale. Which reminds me, we did have a little bit of a funny thing happen on the Victorian Champs that I commentated here a couple of months ago, which, by the way, was one of my, oh my goodness, what an incredible tournament that was. Pickleball Victoria, they did so well. But we had such a strong gust of wind. You can see the umbrellas on the right side of court. One of them flew onto the court mid-rally. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Oh, up high. Good hands. Shingles defense. Jody too strong. Got our bronze medal game. Still going on. Oh, you can see what Jody's doing here. She's striking the ball really well down at Christine Shingles' feet, but Shingles has had multiple resets off the toes. Not easy to do. Just like I said, keep the rally going. That's a beautiful drive, though. So she's in cruise control here, playing to 15, so she has a chance to take this medal if she keeps in her current trajectory. No one, unfortunately for Jody, didn't strike the middle of the paddle. There's a strong wind coming in. And long. So Christine Shingles will take the gold medal here for the women's 35 3.5 plus skinny singles division. Thank you to the ladies. Thank you to our officials for calling this one. And as always, viewers, thank you for tuning in and watching. Streams will continue. Plenty more footage to come. As we'll get ready, and I've got to relocate my commentary booth. I'll mute the audio while I'm doing that, but we will be back live very soon with our next set of games here live at the Melbourne Grand Slam. 1. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Melbourne Grand Slam Day 1 here. Skinny Singles Day. As we continue the action, we will see our next gold medal come onto court, which is the 35 plus women's division in the 3.49 and under category. Closest to camera, we do have Benny Delaval. She is taking on Coco retrieving the ball. T. Clark. Rally scoring format, skinny singles. Good hands battle immediately. So 3 games to 15. If we get to a game 3, the ladies will rotate at 8. 1-1. Oof, good speed. Now we can see the wonderful Kath Griffin and Coco Lococo behind our court. They're getting warmed up because Kath has been subbed in. She's going to play big singles later on today. So Coco's just given her a little bit of a warm-up and, dare I say, some coaching. Both ladies have been working tirelessly this last 2 weeks as we've had the Aussie Masters in Sydney last weekend. It was incredible. Largest Masters tournament in Australian pickleball history. And then followed on by the wonderful Melbourne Grand Slam with 300 players here at Craigieburn. So it's good to see Kath able to get a chance out there to let some steam off, have a whack around the court, have a good time. Who knows, we might even be able to commentate her match. That'd be a lot of fun. So 4-2. Drop attempt there, just kicking wide. So Benny will take it back. Now, we did have a strong gust come through and knock our umbrellas flying. I don't know if you saw that on the stream, but the staff have quickly tied them up for the time being, as it is billowing through. That one there's gone long, and with the wind at Delaval's back, she does have to be worried, or not worried, but concerned to not overhit the ball, as it will go absolutely rocketing. The ball's somehow gone under the fence, so you can see Ryan Husseini there on the recovery. Ryan and Ethan had a terrific match earlier today, viewers, with their they had their 19 plus skinny singles division earlier today. It was really good to watch. Whew, it is billowing along. Ball still live. So 7-6 here, so it's a nice drop there from Delaval. Awfully close one here. Oh, there's a good serve straight down the line. Serving front on. Service called long. Remember, viewers, you can always challenge if you're not sure. That's why the wonderful thing about having officials is you can ask the question. Well, we backed it up with a service error into a service error. So it'll come back here to Clark at 10-8. On the net. Ooh, tough one. They are tricky to read too, those high bouncing ones pinging off the net. Oh, down the wide. Could see what Clark was attempting there too, to just push it down on the right side on the tape, but just a little bit off in the end. It's a good battle here for our 3.49 under. And you know, viewers, I was talking about this at the Aussie Masters last weekend. The skill level of a 3.49, it used to be it's just for beginners and rookies. I don't know if that's the case anymore. Someone there goes long. We've seen such a dramatic increase of skill level for our 349 and under categories that it's like they are genuinely good. And I don't know if we need to start releasing like a 2.5 or a 3.0 division. I don't know how we'd do it, but we maybe do need a division just for our new players to come in. As my goodness, we're seeing so many solid 3.49 and unders coming across as they're quickly rocketing across to that 3.5 category. So 14-10 here. So that means a match point, game point. And game secured here for Clark as she takes game one. Ladies quickly coming off, and they can have a breather here if they want to. It looks like our official Kelvin has just let them know that. They can pop off and have a beverage. And considering it is day one, obviously a lot of these ladies will be doing the holy trinity of singles, gendered and mixed doubles. Hey, good to see you, mate. You don't want to tucker yourself out early on in this tournament. Mr. Andy Trong here watching this match live. I believe you'll be playing in the hybrid events later on today, which is going to be amazing. Later on this weekend, my apologies. See Joyce Lau entering the courts as well. Quite a few solid players from all different divisions battling it out this weekend, viewers, and it's wonderful that we're able to showcase all of our players here for you on the PTA YouTube channel. As it looks like official Robertson has brought everyone in and we can continue the fun here. All right, game two. Delaval to bring it in. And as she is hitting straight into the wind, we may see that occur a little bit more as it is vicious out there at the moment. The wind is unpredictable, and when it does come through, it is very strong. So 1-1 here. The Borellis have gone. 2-1. I love how the ladies are just not even perturbed. It's like, yeah, that's fine. We'll just keep playing. Oh, long. No, called in. Okay, I was going to say, that looks pretty solid. So Delaval will get this point. Nice. It's one thing I do love about skinnies. You almost have a split step. You see players get into position ready to go as it's going to be lightning back to them. And you know it's coming straight back to you, whereas obviously big singles, you can move around the court a lot more. But with skinnies, you've only got a small margin of error to try and do passing shots. So a lot of the time you do see players aim for the middle of the court. Oh, rather right at the person. So that was a challenge there. It looks like it is confirmed going the way of Clark. 4-3. Yeah, great drive. But as such, yeah, that split step and hands up, ready to go. Essential in the skinnies format. Whoa. Benny there, but she's all good and we can continue the fun here. So scoreline of 6-3. Clark off to a great start. I must have a family of birds right above my broadcast booth here. I can hear a bunch of tweeting going on. We're one with nature here in the broadcast booth for your Friday morning a pickle. Oh, cross is good. I don't mind that from Delaval. Soft across court. A little bit more loopier. Force Clark to sprint in. It's just mix things up. Don't want to become predictable in a skinny single or any format, really. Net roll, down low, put away. Nice. So 6-8 here. Delaval to serve. Quick service error there, unfortunately. So Clark, who if Clark does take this one, she will take the gold. Nice. And well struck there. So Benny has to bounce back here. She's been under quite a bit of pressure from Clark's driving prowess. Cross court again. Oh, the block was on, but that's just kicked on the wide side. Well, the big boss has got the paddle. Tony's running out there. She wants to have a hit with the ladies as well. Somehow we got a Grand Slam staff coaching session going on at the back right. And both myself and Mr. Matt Hord are missing out. Matt Hord, our tournament director for this event. Remarkably chill. This morning it was 6:30. We were all having a team chat before we came down to Hume, and Matt was already on his second coffee. Speaking of coffee, viewers, the cafe, barbecue and bar. We'll be busy all weekend long. We've got the Pickleball Mania tent has been set up. I was speaking to Steve this morning. Always a good time seeing Steve and the Salming Pickleball Mania stock. Ooh, let's clip the net and roll it over. So Delaval will get it back. Cross. That's called out. Here we go. Delaval's on a good roll here. 2-point difference. I shouldn't have said anything. Clark immediately getting it back. Playing to 15. Oh, cross hand. Ball still alive. Well played. That was good there from Benny. She recognised Clark just had a brick wall up. Easiest way to stop that is just hit it down on the toes and away she goes. 2-point difference. Ball's called wide. Solid response here from Delaval. There we go. Claps across the board. Crowd enjoyed that one. And we have a gold medal point here for Clark to bring it in. And the return error results in the victory here for Clark. She does take it in the end. In 2 games, 15-12 for Delaval. She will take the silver for the 35 plus 3.49 and under division. Well done with both ladies. Well played across the board. As always, thank you to our officials. Kelvin calling the shots here. And thank you to everyone tuning in. We will continue the streams, viewers. Plenty more pickable action coming your way live at the Melbourne Grand Slam. Just get our next set of games ready to go here on Show Court. Won't be too far away before we have more pickable action here at Craigieburn Pickleball Club. Good morning, everyone. Dylan Kimlin here from the Melbourne Grand Slam. I've just been told we are done for our morning time slot. As our next time slot will kick off at 11:30, so that is in 40 minutes' time. What we're going to do is shut down the broadcast, as there's not much point you guys at home just waiting around for 40 minutes. But we will be back live here on the PTA YouTube channel very soon for our afternoon time session. And as always, we will have our team breaker later on tonight, 5 o'clock onwards. So we'll shut down the streams for now. I look forward to catching you all very soon